To obtain beautiful, tasty and healthy apples during the summer, it is imperative to prune them before the vegetation resumes in spring. Here we are dealing with a standard apple tree. The trunk measures between 50 and 60 centimeters in height, and the tree, the apple tree, has a goblet shape, which will allow access to the fruits inside the goblet, inside our apple tree. But before pruning our apple tree, we will review the different stages of our tree. The wood branches grow vertically. They can reach 50 centimeters in length. They do not produce flowers. They are used to renew or extend the scaffolding branches. The crown twig is a small branch with a flower bud at the tip, capable of producing one fruit or even several fruits. Thanks to fruiting, next year the fruits will be much closer to the scaffolding branches. The thorn is the intermediary between a wood bud and a fruit bud. It is the pruning that will determine its future. If the pruning is short, it will produce a twig. If longer, a flower bud. The flower bud is noticeably rounder. It contains several flowers inside, ready to bloom in the spring. The pouch is a well-swollen organ. It has already borne fruit the previous year. It is ready to bear fruit again. A crown consists of several organs: a flower bud, a wood eye, a thorn, excluding suckers and wood branches. Now we will move on to pruning. The purpose of this pruning is to thin out the interior of our cup-shaped apple tree so that sunlight can pass and circulate through the branches. The principle of pruning is to respect the framework by reducing several organs, the famous three-bud cut. On wood branches, we prune above an outer bud located at the bottom. Pruning is always done at an angle, with a sharp pruner, cleaned with alcohol, always keeping the counter blade in the removed part. To avoid making mistakes during pruning, prioritize cutting vertical branches, sometimes called water sprouts, to 3 buds. They are located inside the tree. Instead, keep the twigs that are horizontal, as these often bear a flower bud at the tip. If a branch is too low, with fruits too close to the ground, it is better to cut it flush with the trunk. Another tip, if you have difficulty spotting the buds, cut the branches and twigs about 10 to 15 centimeters from the main branch, provided that there are still flower buds remaining. Come on, a little tip when you have finished pruning your apple tree. Know that a bird is capable of passing through the main branches without getting its wings caught.